Good morning. We're back at it. Getting some more Atomfall under our belts. So when I wrapped up yesterday, I delivered a serum to this old lady at the bakery. And that was it. Next up, we want to deliver something to the speaking cave. We already got an audio bug right out of the gate this morning. I'm going to wait to fix it until I get to the forest. I'm going to log into the forest. Actually, I want to see, does zoning over clear it, or does it stay with us even after we've zoned? There does appear to be an audio bug on the Xbox with speaking dialogue. So a lot of times when there is someone speaking, the audio will just cut out. And we have to this is a quick reload. I'll fix it here in a second. I'm going to wait till I get to the forest, though. Because I am genuinely curious now, does zoning over fix the audio issue, or does it have to be a reload? Like I said yesterday, it's not a game-breaking bug. It is an annoying bug, but it's nothing game-breaking because it takes about 60 seconds to reload on the Xbox. But let's see if zoning over fixes it. Sometimes it does in other games. I don't think it did. Nope. Alright, let's do a save. Hard save, yes. Dun, dun, dun. Quit. Reload.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
Alright, let's track.
The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities.
Going to this cave.
A warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
You know, one thing I forgot to do was sell. It's not that big of a deal. Should be fine. I think she said I should be fine from the druids with this effigy on me. They shouldn't attack me unless I do violence. So, maybe put away my weapon. Oh. I didn't find this place my exploration yesterday. That's a creepy looking statue. What is it? I think it's missing its head. Oh, we're a long way away from the cave still. Oh, I could disarm these now. Booyah. What's up, Lauren? Lauren Yoren. another trap in here. What the heck, man? How's my rehab? Well, I have good days and bad days. I have an update with my doctor on Thursday. I actually haven't done any physical therapy since last Tuesday. And so I have a checkup on Thursday. So I'll know more. Generally speaking, I'm feeling much better. Um, I did have a weird thing where we were doing physical therapy, and one of the exercises they had me do was not agreeing with me, so we canceled that and moved on to other things. And then last Sunday, I put together a grill outside. No heavy lifting, but some bending over and some squats and stuff to put it all together with a screwdriver and stuff. And when I woke up Monday morning, I was feeling uncomfortable and had a little bit of, like, it felt like a pinch, like the nerve was pinched, and I was a little numb. And when I went in on Tuesday for my therapy last week, the therapist was like, "Well, if you're having numbness, we should probably just not do any more electrotherapy until the doctor looks at you." Um, I am like 95% sure they're going to send me to do an MRI before they do any more physical therapy, because they wanted to start off with physical therapy for like 10 sessions, which was like 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks of physical therapy. And if I wasn't feeling better, they said they were going to do an MRI. Now, I am feeling generally better, but I'm still having, you know, like right now, as soon as I sit down in a chair is when I feel uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm feeling uncomfortable right now. So, but it's not painful. It's just like you sit down and it's like, ooh, try to find a comfortable spot. There, something feels pinched inside. I don't know. I have been told that this is like a 8 month to year long healing process for if it's like a torn abductor muscle or a ripped tendon or something like that. So generally speaking, I do feel better. I haven't had any leg shakes for like 2 months. Haven't really had a lot of numbness other than a couple of times. Pain is way down. So generally speaking, I am feeling much better. Thank you for asking. I still have weird things though. It's like if I'm sitting here for more than a couple hours, that's why I have that's why I do two different webcams, because it's like when I start feeling uncomfortable, I'll stand up and move to the other camera for 30 to 45 minutes. And sometimes it'll be just something as simple as if I get up and stretch, you'll hear my Achilles tendon or my ankle will go crack. You won't be able to hear it, but I do. But I'll get up and stretch, and like my Achilles tendon will pop, and it'll relieve all the tension, and I'll feel fine for the next 30 minutes. So it's going to be a long process.
Someone there? Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble.
Let's just calm down.
Yeah, nobody likes being injured. It's never fun. But the cool thing is, like, I was already doing some like stretches and stuff that were helping, and then they have definitely given me a whole range of exercises and things that I can do, which have definitely been helping. There's a couple in particular that are stretches the thing is, like, there's one in particular I can't do without my wife. Like, she has to do the stretch for me, because you lay on your back and you raise both your legs, like you bend both your knees up, and then one leg gets raised up, and the other person comes in and grabs the knee and the ankle, and they pull back on the ankle while pull back on the knee while pushing forward on the ankle, so that it's essentially, your natural tendency is to bend your leg, right? So they're pushing the ankle while pulling the knee to ensure that your leg stays completely rigid. And then they stand behind you and push the leg forward, so that as you're sitting here, with your legs and your one leg's up in the air, they're pushing the leg backwards towards your face. And I tell you what, that stretch is extremely uncomfortable for the 15 seconds or so that it's being done, but I can literally feel it just pulling all the tension out of the thigh, hip, tendon area where all the uncomfort is, and it's like, it's like I'll feel great for like 30-45 minutes after that, but it always comes back. And it's only when I'm sitting. So we've been talking again. I've gone through 3 different chairs over the last 6 months trying to find a chair that is more comfortable for me. And right now what I have is, I literally have, the best thing for me is when I was at my brother's house last summer, he had a recliner. And every morning I would go sit in that recliner and pop it back and put my feet up, and I would feel excellent in that chair. So I was going to get a recliner. I can't get a recliner because they won't fit through my hallways or through the office door to get a recliner in here. So what I have done is, I'm literally sitting here right now. I wish I could show you guys. So I'm in my chair, and underneath my desk I have a milk crate, and on top of the milk crate I have like a cushion. And so when I'm sitting here at my desk, my feet are up, because most of my uncomfort is when my feet are down, like when I'm in that sitting position with your feet on the floor. But when I sit here with my feet up, it alleviates a lot of the pressure, and so I feel much better when I'm sitting like this. I would love a recliner to where I could like kick back and like get the feet up, and be reclined back. And if I could do that for my office, I totally would. But I'm not. Man, there's no way I'm getting a recliner in here, so I've had to find alternative solutions. A massage gun. I never thought about that. I may have to get one of those, Josh. You're in PT right now, back to your regular hike. So yeah, so that's the one thing I can say, Josh, is like, I am back to, like, we've been going for regular walks. I haven't tried going back to running, but what I have done the last week is in my house. The cats think I'm crazy, but they also think it's great fun to chase me. But I've just been like doing some light, I wouldn't call it jogging, but like kind of like trotting through the house. And I'll go back and forth like 10 or 15 times, because it's activating the muscles that I would use when I was jogging. Because that's been a hard thing, to go from running 5 kilometers 4 to 5 times a week and to nothing. Like, that's been the hardest thing for me, is to go from having a very active lifestyle to not being able to do any of that. I did try to do some yoga yesterday, and my leg said, fuck you. We're not doing that. So I think it's just been learning, and the doctors have just been telling me, look, try these different things. If anything starts giving you pain or discomfort, just stop doing that thing and focus on the other things. And then the big thing was, if these exercises you should do if it's tolerable pain, try to push through it and get the stretch in. But obviously, if it's causing you great discomfort, don't. So that's what I've been trying to focus on. Yeah, I've got a bunch of resistance bands for other things, but I don't have any like leg bands. Yep, one day at a time. But thank you for asking. Yeah, I don't know why I should turn a fuel valve. That didn't sound good. Alright, I don't need to be here. Let's save this for later. I need to be going down. Gotta find a way to get down there to that cave. Yeah, you just reminded me I need to go to the dentist too. I'm like 6 months overdue for a dentist visit, but I haven't gone because I've been dealing with all the leg stuff, so I've just been pushing it off. But I totally need to go get my teeth cleaned. So thanks for that reminder. What's this game about? It's an investigation game of trying to figure out what went wrong. And who am I? Because I woke up with no recollection of who I am. I heard the soil, I'm sure of it. The voice that so many of my brothers and sisters speak of. The clarity, the certainty amidst the chaos. Well, we are at the speaking cave, which is where the lady told me to come last night. Hang on, I gotta go get this link up for everybody because I forgot to put it into the link. Put that link into the chat. Alright, my early thoughts on Atomfall is sticky pinned at the top of the YouTube and Twitch chat, so people who want to know my thoughts on the game, am I liking the game, what's the game about, that kind of stuff can go watch that video and understand it. Buenos días, Hector. Buenos días. Buenas, buenas. If you know, you know. Alright, let's go into this cave and see if anything creepy happens. What's up, Chris Black? Yeah, that's one of the reasons I didn't want to jump into it, Hector, was I heard the same thing when it launched, and I was just like, I don't know. Like, I just can't. I can't do Souls-like games. I wanted to like Life of Pi so much because of the concept. Like a steampunk Pinocchio. That is so cool.
I am nothing, and I am all.
But I just couldn't. The combat was just, I couldn't. It was unfortunate. Alright, somewhere down here, I'm supposed to find an altar.
Your intentions are unclear.
And place this effigy at the foot of the altar, and I'm supposed to get some answers. But I have a feeling the moment I do so, these cultists are probably going to kill me. I bet this is the thing right here.
You are troubling.
Alright, I'm going to do a hard save here, because I have a feeling that these Druids are going to want to eat my face off as soon as I drop this thing in here. I have no idea how long this is supposed to be, Arthas. If I had to guess, this is one of those games that doesn't have a defined ending because there's no quest order. It's entirely sandbox. There's no linear anything. It's entirely up to you what you do. This is probably one of those games that you can finish in 45 minutes if you know the correct sequence of events. Or it could take you 40 hours if you don't know what you're doing and you're just wandering around trying to see everything. That's how I understand this game to work. Like Myst, you can complete the whole game of Myst without ever leaving the island. It's like 15 minutes and you're done. Or you could spend 100 hours exploring all the books in Myst, you know? We owe a great deal to the herbalist Yago. Her tonics allow us to walk closer to the soil and hear its voice without our bodies being broken by its brilliance. We must bring offerings to her in recompense. Man, so Mother Yago is definitely not to be trusted. Alright. What happens when I throw something in the bowl?
You have come to us at last. It was inevitable. Your place is with us.
Mother Yago sent me here.
Every path leads to us. Wither, thither, and yon, all places be one. Rich man and poor man, buried in the ground, feeding the earth with their flesh and bones. Nature is all, and we are all nature. We join the voice that lies in the soil as it eats our flesh and bones. This is the ecstasy and the everlife. The voice shall not ever dim, as long as the sun rises and the rain falls, and we speak through the voice.
I've got NPCs pushing me from
We
behind.
are in bliss. All else is lies and ignorance. Mother Jacob is close to us and grows closer. Follow her words. Heed her wisdom.
Sure.
Go there, and you will be lost no longer. Find the purpose.
I just don't want to die down here, so.
I wish I understood. No, it's good that I don't.
The effigy, though what looked like an infected corpse, spoke to me, preaching salvation and escape from death if we all return to the soil. Told me to trust Mother Jaga. So this is not, yeah, I don't feel like she's leading me to an actual answer of who I am or why I'm here. These are just like cultists. However, what I have reached is essentially I am no longer being attacked by the druids, and that's a good starting point. I'll take that even if I don't believe a word that they're saying, because I don't really want to die to some crazy mushroom. I also don't trust the protocol group, like, at all. I just want to find out why is there a quarantine zone that we can't get past? That's really what I want to find out. Why am I here? How did I get here? That's what I want to find out. So I don't trust the Lady of the Woods whatsoever. Oh shit, she's waiting for me right outside. Damn it. That's not good. That's not good at all. She's gonna want an answer. And if I don't give her the answer,
You are closer to understanding now, my dear. Come, let us talk. Well, how do you feel?
Did you know the Druids would try to turn me to their cause?
Why wouldn't they? Nobody likes to see ignorance in the world, do they? Now, are you willing to let yourself understand, my dear?
Man.
What has happened, what is happening here is no disaster. It's the salvation of us all. A happy accident wrought by the meddling of those foolish scientists. That much must be clear, surely.
You told me you would offer an escape from this place. That's all I want.
If it's an escape you're after, let it be from the troubles we make for ourselves.
She lied to me.
Listen, separateness, you and I, life and death, it is all an illusion. Hard to let go of, my dear, but an illusion all the same. Why not give it up and live in eternal bliss? Look around yourself, dear. Folks steal, they oppress, they kill. It is for the betterment of themselves that they made their heathen technology and severed our bonds with the land. That is why we must give it all up as sacrifice. Their machines, their minds, all that they ever were, all to repair those bonds. The earth gave us life and the strength which lives in us. It is our joyful duty to return it all to the soil.
Cuckoo.
The land needs must breathe, and so we breathe our Mayflower lives back into it.
The moment I tell her no,
That is
everybody's
our
going to go
purpose.
hostile and try to kill me.
Join us. The earth welcomes those who go willingly. It is the only true path out there. Are you ready to see where it leads?
I don't want to call it heresy. Like, she's like, I want no part. Like, I don't want to say I want no part of your heresies. I just would like to say, I'll pass, thanks, and move on about my business. I'm gonna say I don't know. It's so difficult to take it all in.
It's difficult for anyone, but give it time. The truth appears as a beautiful garden as the fog of ignorance fades away. Look, if you do one more thing, it may become clearer for you. There's a divine thing under that atom plant. Something the scientists found buried in the soil. They called it Oberon. The military and their fondness for code names. But it is so much more. And it needs to be fed. We can help it grow and heal the damage that science has done. The Boffins had a hiding place for their work. Perhaps you are familiar with it already. They called it the Interchange. It's been dozing there for 5 years. The voice speaks of it often. Reawaken the Interchange, and you will open the way to Oberon.
So that's what the voice at the very beginning of the game, that telephone, that voice in the telephone, literally said, "Oberon must die." And she's telling me to go find Oberon and release Oberon. Yeah, who or what is Oberon?
My dear, how I'd love to know what form it takes. But the soil sings of it, and we'd be fools not to listen. Listen, Windscale awaits you, but first there is something we need. A scientist came to me soon after the disaster, trapped here and still alive, but he was done for, fading slowly, poor mite. He told me of a secret, that in their laboratories they'd found some stuff, a serum, he called it, that could make the new growth spread like fire. That serum is what we're after. And now you are here to find it for us.
That's... maybe that could be the same Oberon. We don't know yet. Mythos says you have the most famous Lake District postcard. Split the lakes in winter and the lakes in the summer shows the same sheep both in pouring rain. Interesting. Hector says we spread my dad's ashes in Helvellyn. Loved it up there once. Watched 2 A-10 Warhawks fly down Longvale Valley. Nice. Alright, what's in the serum?
Well, that's the joke, isn't it? Scientists made it themselves. You had any of the learning juice they have in the Warrens? That's the very stuff. Only this scientist, he said there was a more powerful mixture of it. Maybe that's what's needed to awaken Oberon. Think of it. Awakening a god who will unite us all. No more wars. No more atom bombs. Not even a crossword.
I like crosswords. Crossword puzzles are fun. Alright, where do I find this serum?
Wonderful. Truly wonderful. I knew you had pluck. The scientist worked in the medical laboratory, something like an underground hospital, the way he described it. He told me that there were tunnels beneath it, where they loaded goods onto their trains. That's where the serum was stashed. Find the serum, and the way forward will become clear for you.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Want me to take the serum to Oberon hid deep in the Windscale plant. Search the tunnels under the medical facility in the Interchange. So, once again, all paths lead back to the Interchange. Well, I'm going to head back to Wyndham Village really quick. Plus side, the druids don't want to kill me anymore, so... yeah, learning juice's code name for Kool-Aid, pretty much. Blue juice is good, is what they're trying to tell me. Come join the Jim Jones cult of the woods.
The Trinity is one. One head has 3 faces.
These guys shouldn't attack me anymore.
We don't know
Some
you.
bugger playing with me.
Oh, those ones might.
You are troubling.
They definitely still don't like me. I guess it's only the druids down in the, oh, this is gonna hurt. No, maybe not go down there. There's one of those plants.
We don't know what you intend.
So those druids still want to kill me. Only the ones down in the chamber appear to not care. Ooh, what does this go to? Oh, that goes back to the sewer tunnels. I still haven't found a key to the, Correct. Exactly, Arthas. If you kill Jago right away after you meet her for the first time, none of this would happen. Like, I just spent, I think it was the last night's entire stream, which was like 3.5 hours, was me doing a mission for Mother Yago.
Don't go asking for trouble or you'll get it. Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. Who's there? Gone, are they? Must have spooked him.
Get trench foot one of these days, I just know it.
What's that? The longer you...
Go! Giant fucking mutant mosquitoes! Ah! Or bees. I guess they're bees. Or hornets or something. I'm starting to run low on arrows, though. Is this another way into the interchange? Sure as shit looks like it. Let's see where it puts us in. Wow, that's a completely different entry point into the interchange. Okay. I want to go talk to the old man who runs the military in this place. We're gonna go do a save game here.
Citizens of
I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be right back.
pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death. Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slattern Dale. Avoid Slattern Dale until the area is once again declared safe.
Is this an immersive sim? I mean, I would call this like a like an it's like an adventure game, primarily like an exploration adventure game. You're doing basically, I feel like a detective. Like I woke up with no memories, and I'm trying to figure out what happened to me. And then in the process of trying to find out what happened to me, I'm finding out more about that facility and the interchange and what's going on around here. Like, oh, we lost the audio again. That is an annoying bug. We're gonna go refresh it here real quick. But it's like a, you know, it's kind of like an immersive sim, sure, yeah. I mean, there's definitely action elements to it as well. Like yesterday's afternoon stream, because I did like 3.5 hours yesterday afternoon for part 2, and that entire session was me sneaking around the druid camp, trying not to die and failing miserably and dying like 15, 20 times until I got my hands on a bow. And then slowly working my way through the caves.
Act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swarm.
Yeah, it's coming to Game Pass on Thursday. Yeah, there's so many different storylines. So that's the really interesting thing about this game, which is different to, I would argue, many other games. So all of these things right here are leads. These are open leads. These are ones I haven't finished yet. And so all of these are essentially quests, but yet none of them have to be completed, nor do they have to be completed in any order, nor are many of them going to be available in your playthrough, because your decisions dictate what investigations, what leads you find. Because as an example, we were talking about this earlier in the stream, Mother Yago, you could choose to not work with her at all. You could choose to kill her. You could, like, so there's all these different options that happen. And then, like, you can literally, like, not that I would, but, like, you could literally go murder hobo and say, screw it, I don't want to work with any of these people. I'm going to take them all out and find my own path. Like, you can literally do whatever it is that you want to do in this game. Literally. It is the definition of a sandbox.
Not sure I like the look of you.
I'm gonna
Citizens of Wyndham,
go rat this guy out to the... I'm gonna go talk to him a little bit. I want to see what he says. I also have some keys. I wonder if any of these keys open any of this stuff. Nope. Nope. I didn't get a key to either one of those.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
Well, that's what I'm here for, isn't it? To report suspicious findings?
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
So apparently I don't have anything suspicious to report, so I can't tell him about Mother Yago, I guess. Nope. Ooh, a tin can? Nope. Inventory's all full up on those things.
Let's not have any trouble.
Yeah, I always play nice people too, so it's... I get it.
Citizens of Wyndham,
Let's see if June...
please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
Talk to me. Also, let's check the general store and see if he's got any more goodies. That's what you call a proper dream, Firepaw.
Hello again.
Why would I be finished with shadows, Eric Erickson? I feel like sometimes people ignore the fact that I publish all these schedule videos on YouTube and I talk about it in Discord and we have it on social media. Like, my schedules are posted weeks in advance. I remind people like once a week with schedule videos. I am definitely playing disgruntled old man this morning. No, I'm not finished with shadows. Go watch the schedule videos that I put a lot of effort into creating so that people can keep up to what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. No, I'm being tongue in cheek right now. We are playing two games right now. We're playing Atomfall and Assassin's Creed Shadows at the same time. So we're playing this game for a few hours, then we'll switch over and play the next game for a few hours. But that's the perfect reminder of why, for those of you watching for the first time, I do publish schedule videos about once a week. Those videos get posted in social media. They also go into the Discord channel. In Discord, we have two channels to pay attention to. One is the videos where all the uploads go, and the other one is the stream channel where all the streams go. So if you ever get curious or confused because I do a lot of different things and I publish a ton of different videos and you want to know exactly what I'm working on, that's where you go. Check out the Discord, check out the socials, follow along everywhere, YouTube and Twitch, because I do play a lot of games. I'm still playing Death Stranding. I'm still playing this game. I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've got Shadow of the Road, which airs today, by the way, my closed alpha experience, which I think those videos, I think the embargo drops at 3 p.m. Central, so that'll be this afternoon. That video goes out. I'll do my 45-minute playthrough for the first impressions. Then tomorrow I'll have my early thoughts video out. We are very much still in the middle of Assassin's Creed Shadows, but also Atomfall. I don't want any of the things this guy has. Yeah, that was yesterday. Bethesda's announcement was that Indiana Jones is coming to the PlayStation 5, April, I think it was 17th.
Done and done.
All right, let's go see if the old lady lets me talk to her husband yet.
I reckon it were them Atomfalls and Gangstrop that caused all this.
Orders be given.
I don't even see her down here right now. I wonder if that means I can go talk to her hubby. I'm gonna save it before I do. He tried to eat my face off. But she gave him his serum. Oh, the door's open. He's up here.
Oh, it's awful. He escaped. I left the door standing to for 1 second while I was dealing with a customer and he got out. He was over the wall like a monkey at the zoo. I've never seen anything like it. I think he must have run for the woods. Oh, I've done all I can. He's lost me now. I just hope he'll do no harm to anyone.
Thought you said the tonic would help him get better.
It gives him ease. That's sort of better, isn't it? But this time, his eyes... It was like he was possessed. He just shoved right past me and... what's the use? He's gone. And you helped me, which I'm grateful for. I'd best get back to work, I suppose. Carrying on.
Lovely. Consumables manual. Ooh, 3 brand new ability. Blue fingers. Oh, hello. That was mentioned to me yesterday. Harvest young spores from heavily infected sources. I think the funniest thing about that announcement, Thandar, the PS5 announcement, I haven't fully finished consuming all of the content out there, but there were some ridiculously toxic reactions on Twitter X of people who are just livid that their precious Xbox exclusive is going to the PlayStation. And it's like, they announced that it was going to be available for the PS5 when they announced everything for the launch of the game like a year ago. It's like Xbox is not this is the best part about it. Xbox is literally just not participating in your precious console wars. Like, the precious console wars that so many of these PS5s, and Xbox, it's just like, they literally don't care. Xbox does not care. They're so beyond the console war thing. It's like, yeah, we don't care about that. We care about ecosystem. So we're going to have Xbox games everywhere. Like, not Xbox games, sorry. We're going to have Game Pass games. Xbox Studios games. They're going to be everywhere. We don't care. Play our games on your Steam Deck. Play them on Steam. Play them on the Epic Store. Play them on your PlayStation. Play them on your handheld. Play them on your mobile phone. Play it on your Fire Stick. You don't even need a console to play our games. You can play it on the Fire Stick with Amazon. Like, you don't even need a console to play Xbox games. Like, it's so... Yeah, it's... Xbox is winning. Like, Microsoft, Xbox, Game Pass are literally winning because they literally told PlayStation, you can have your consoles. Yeah, go ahead and you do what you want with your one little console. We're going to embrace the entire ecosystem and we're going to have 10 billion subscribers while you only have your precious, we sold 200 million consoles. Good for you. Meanwhile, we've got 3 billion people playing our games on all different platforms.
I'm going mad. I know it.
That's awesome. All right, well, all paths lead me to the interchange at this point. Yeah, Ghostwalkers. Microsoft is making moves.
Hands away from any weapon.
Sony does not do anything other than console and handheld. That's it. They are literally limited to their single ecosystem within that. Here's our console and here's our handheld, and that's where we operate. That's it. And don't get me wrong, I love... Oh shit, I'm trespassing here. I love my PlayStation. But it's not even a competition. Like, when people ask me what's the best bang for my buck, if I'm a budget gamer, where should I be playing? And I'm like, get a Game Pass subscription. You can even here's the other thing that Xbox has that PlayStation is the cloud. I can literally I can have a potato of a machine. I can have an $800 laptop from Walmart, Tesco, wherever. I can go get a $800 potato, and if I have a broadband connection, I can stream games at max resolution, max settings. I can stream them get those games to my potato of a machine and not even need to go. I don't need to go spend $4,000 on a expensive gaming PC. I can literally play my games through the cloud with Xbox and Game Pass as long as you do need a high-speed internet connection. So it's like, you know, it's great. Right, Ghostwalkers, and I'm really interested to see what the next generation of the Xbox is going to bring to the table because now that we know that they've moved beyond the console war, I have a feeling that the next Xbox more than anything else is going to be like a gaming PC in a box for people who don't want to go spend the $4,000. Um, because they're trying to make it so that it's not about the hardware. It's just about having a machine that can do the things that you need to do. Yeah, a broadband connection, unless you're living in the absolute middle of nowhere, everybody can get a good enough internet connection to play these games on the cloud.
Hey, I see you. Stay where you are.
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details once scheduled.
Have they gone?
I don't think you can use Game Pass on a
Blast.
PlayStation
Play.
because it's bound. PlayStations are like bound to the ecosystem. I'm not hidden here, so he'll be able to find me.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you.
Interestingly enough, usually he just snaps their neck, and in this case, he just choked him out. Yeah, correct. You can get 7-8 years out of a console pretty easy. All right. It stuck me down in here. Ruh-roh. Who's James Clark? Not feeling so well. I made a mistake. Found a way into a secret bunker hidden behind the substation, but there's something in there. Glows blue, but vivid like no blue I've ever seen on God's earth. And it hurt me. Now I've been hearing voices and I don't know what to do. I'll give Iris the slip. We can go back to that bunker together. Maybe we'll find a cure before this gets any worse. Well, I'd say his journeys did not end well. This is a different... This is just like the door on the other side. Oh no, guys! It's like Fallout! There's a vault door! This is the Fallout that should have been! Screams the grifter bots who don't know how to think for themselves because they've never played any other games other than Skyrim and Fallout. Oh, I'm never going to stop making fun of that because this game has nothing to do with Fallout, but it's sure fun to poke fun of. All right. Hang on. I got to stretch my leg out here. Getting old sucks. Somebody heard me. Dude, I hear one of those creepy critters. Oh, he's right around the corner, isn't he? Oh, fuck, I got rats. Which means there's going to be a rat nest. Alright, let's work our way to the nest. Fuck, I can't get in there. Where's the nest? Where's the fucker's nest, man? Alright, hold this thought before I go any deeper into those rooms. No power. Oberon is this way. Oh, shit. Okay, let's, not go that way. November 12th, 1957, 23 days since the quarantine. Second air vent showing the growth now. Still unsure of its origin. Blue glow emanating from store alpha, but all doors remain sealed. Then 179 days since quarantine, emergency supplies low. Continuing to await rescue. Heard voices from store alpha, which is impossible. Growth present many corners, not pleasant but palatable. I heard her. The voices chatter and murmur, but Helen's was amongst them. Isn't she dead? Isn't everyone dead? But their voice was so loud. It spoke of the spot where we used to swim, our moonlit escapes. She wants to be free of the voices. Location has been repeatedly circled on a map in Casterfell Woods. supply report. The hydroelectric turbines at the dam are still providing suitable power, but are going to soon prove impractical for the interchange to rely upon the source of interchange wind scale and its fissile product generation or self-contained system, so we must make upgrades to the interchange itself. Preliminary results from the atomic battery project are promising, and it is proposed that we support the interchange with such power sources going forward. Power output exceeds expectations in quantity and stability and should alleviate the strains that the processor and its data stores are currently exerting on the facility. Dr. Garrow and her team have already compiled a full proposal of upgrades to the data stores, and I would suggest she take the reins going forward. So that's a door I can't get through, which has got to be opened from the other side. But I would assume we're at the edge. Yeah, I've already been through. I just didn't open the door from that side. So I would need to go all the way back around through the woods and open it from the Casterfell Woods entry. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing over here, essentially. Not until I get the power back on. They're Australian rats. Okay, we're at the heart of this. That key card's busted. That goes to Data Store Charlie, Data Store Delta, Robotics, and Slatin Dale. This goes to Data Store Bravo, Robotics Detention Center, Skethermore. That goes to Oberon. Training stimulant ×2. Of course the phone's ringing.
Do you require the operator?
Yes, I do. Are you the operator?
Perception is key.
What should I be looking for?
Listen to me. Listen. Everything depends upon the interchange. It must live again. And then Oberon must die. Oberon must.
Yeah. Hello. I want to play a game. Alright, over here is one of my storage devices. Let's stash. Ooh, a high-powered 9mm. We're enacting a full quarantine protocol. Oberon's secret might be the end for this facility, but it wouldn't do to have the blood of the whole country on our hands? Without an atomic battery in each data store, the sectors will seal themselves off. I've already tinkered with the data connections to the central processors, so without my device, they'll shut themselves off too. That way, Oberon and the Windscale camp will be locked away where no one needs to serve them again. This place is configured for quarantine. You simply need to pull the plug. The others won't like being locked in, but the protocol must be followed. It might be worth sealing yourself in, just in case. So they knew shit went wrong. So I'm going to have to go individually put an atomic power source in each side to wake this place up, to be able to get to Oberon, who's through that door, or to even figure out what went on. So this is all about getting power to each one of these places. So I don't even know how to get over there. That's probably the Slatterdales or whatever it's called. So I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Slattendale. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way around to do this. Oh, I know one thing I can do. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Wait, where's the... Here it is. Yeah, that's a much better gun than the one I was using. However, it's still all rusted out. Where's my gun oil? Like in Red Dead Redemption. Alright, so all these are red. I have no choice but to go out and try to find a way to get power to these other sides. Oh, you guys reminded me. I forgot to push that video out last night. We recorded a great session yesterday. During the stream yesterday afternoon. I think it was yesterday afternoon. About the Fallout thing. Yeah, that was 47 minutes into the stream, and I forgot to cut it out last night. I'll get that cut out today. Get that cut out and published. Alright, I don't even think I can get around over here. Yeah, so I need to go back to the Slattendale entry before I could do anything. Hang on, guys. Chris is up, so I can go say hi to her. I don't know if she's going to the graduation today or not. She was with her sister last night. The starter in her sister's car went out last night. And her sister was supposed to be the one driving their niece to the graduation ceremony today. And I don't know what they're doing since that happened. Alright. I need to go out to... We gotta go back out to Slattendale. Signs of corruption.
Endlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
See something, say something.
Not sure I like the look of...
Volunteers are required for work details on Scaffoldmore. Work out to help out.
Hands away from any weapons, you...
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
Okay.
The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities. Remember, a warning shot
We'll be
is a
careful.
wasted bullet.
A warning shot is a wasted bullet. I like that quote a lot. A warning shot is a wasted bullet. About to feel the back of my strong hand, Super Pescado. How dare you ask about Fallout? I think this game has more in common with The Last of Us than it does with Fallout. I gotta go publish that video tonight. Or today. I forgot all about cutting that out last night. Oh, we got bats. Short version. I got a clip from yesterday's stream that I forgot to push out on video last night, but it literally talks about how this game has more in common with The Last of Us than it does with Fallout. There's like nothing here that has anything to do with Fallout at all. I bet I'm gonna need to put something in that generator. Yeah, it requires site office key. Strange noises from below. The even shorter version, Super Pescado, is that there's literally nothing in this game that has anything to do with Fallout. I think the only similarities that people are drawing from is that it's set in the 1960s, so they see old-fashioned cars. The character wakes up in a bunker, but he didn't live in a bunker. He didn't grow up in a bunker like in Fallout. There's no leveling system like in Fallout. There's no VAT system like in Fallout. There's no special system like in Fallout. There are no perks like in Fallout. There is a nuclear facility, but there is no nuclear fallout like in Fallout. There is a crisis that happened, which we are investigating, but it appears to be local and centralized. There's no base building like in Fallout. What else? The fact that maybe there's some robots in this game, and there are also robots in Fallout that use atomic power. Maybe that's similar. There's no power armor in this game like in Fallout. Is it an RPG? I would say that there are RPG elements in this game, but I would say that this is far more an investigation walking sim than it is anything else. Because and there's no quest journal, there's no quest system, there's no mini map. Like, you have investigations and you choose what you investigate. You can mark things on the map. There's a coordinate system in the outside maps, so you can like find coordinates and lock them into the map and like find your way to those coordinates. There is action, but there are many different ways you can go about things. You can kill every NPC if you want to and not do any quests. I honestly don't see, on a personal level, and again, I got to clip this video out from last night's stream. I don't see any similarities between this and Fallout whatsoever, other than they're both set in like the 1960 style, and the fact that we both, I woke up in a bunker. That's it. Weapons wear out in Fallout, but they don't here. Yeah, weapons wear out in Fallout. They don't wear out here. You can't deconstruct items here, but you can deconstruct items in Fallout. Yeah, I just don't see the similarities. Fallout can be played in third person. This game cannot. Yeah, the Wicker Man. This game has a Wicker Man. There's no Wicker Man in Fallout. Alright, we just turned the power on. For better or for worse, we just turned the power on. Alright, I need a key to get in that door. Atomfall and Avowed both share A's in their title, so this game must be exactly like Avowed. Work is vital. It's also secret. Box clever. Keep mum. Data storage Delta, data storage Charlie. Well, I'm pretty sure I got to get the power on before we can go to any of these locations. Yep. So I got to figure out where I can go to put the power in. that opened my second door. I'm assuming this one goes to the Skethermore. Alright, so now I need to get to the Skethermore. Now I'm wondering about that door because it seems to be broken. Yeah, there's no actual quest structure in this game. It's like a detective sim, exactly. And you can do things in any order that you want. You can't do that in Fallout. Fallout, it's very linear. You have to go from point A to point B when you're working on quests. Now, you do have the flexibility in Fallout to go do whichever faction you want to do first, but it's completely different here. So, I mean, if you really stretch the imagination, sure, there are similarities between this and Fallout. But I could say there's, you know, the crafting system in this game is exactly like Last of Us and Last of Us 2. There's mushrooms and spores all over the place, which is exactly like Last of Us 2. People are being corrupted and turned into monsters by mushrooms and spores, which is exactly like The Last of Us and the Cordyceps. So for me, I see way more similarities between Last of Us than I do with Fallout. But it's neither of those things because it's its own weird detective sim set in 1962, 63. Oh shit.
I don't know you. Nice and slow now.
No,
Let's have no trouble.
I don't want to deal with you guys. Why are you in here? Fuck, I need to go hide. Fuck. Do I have a... Those poison vials are pretty effective, man. Alright, see you, Piscato. Yeah, I should have a video out by the time you get home from work, too. Which will dive more into the whole Fallout thing. Because, yeah, it's its own thing. Oh, I'm maxed out on rifle ammo. I might want to use my rifle for a bit. Whoa, 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 what was that? That was a new weapon. Eastling hunting shotgun. Is that different from the shotgun I found before? Yeah, this is a double-barreled shotgun. What? Oh, that's definitely different than the one I found at the beginning. The one I found at the beginning was a single-barrel. We're in the big time now, kids. Okay, how do I get Slate Mine Caves? I think I have to go into the Slate Mine Caves because they gave me an entry into the other zone, and I don't know that I can get there from town. Oh, we lost audio again. How close am I to the exit? We're right here. I'm gonna wait until I get into the other zone, and then I'll do a reload. Alright, now I need to get... Oh, it doesn't show me where it is. I'm gonna have to... remember how I got to the... other place. Right here. Now, I have been told that the soldiers will kill me on sight in here, so... Oh, I bet the robots will kill me on sight too in here then. Alright, I don't know how to get to the interchange from here. That's the main problem. I gotta find the interchange. Oh, shit! It's gonna burn everything. Let's make our way to the trader camp first and see if maybe I can't find some information. Who are you, Freya? Painkiller recipe? Yes, please. Oh, do I already know it? Oh. It's probably worth its weight in gold to sell. Let's hold on to that till I get to the trader camp, excuse me. Look at all those soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to stay ahead of the boffins. Welcome inside. Open to trades on all items. No stealing. Up.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I?
No, you're not.
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you?
No.
Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform. which means you're not one of us, army lads.
Can you tell me more about the army here?
Protocol now, that's what we go by. Well, this region you're in is our land for a start. We took over an old RAF place. Good and secure. We see off any threats from there. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here in Skedamore a bit trigger happy. If your plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't.
Is the Skedamore dangerous?
Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous in the zone. The trick round here is to stay away from our outposts, then you should be alright. There's our camp, of course, and then the special detachment is garrisons and a commandier's
Community
RAF
and
bunker.
a can of coke.
Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not?
A can of
Steer
coke.
well clear of both of those spots. I'll mark them for you. There I am, one of the heroic squaddies sent to sort out this whole palaver. You can see how well that turned out. Soldiering ain't so noble around here anymore. Not in a place like this. So, I just make life a bit more bearable for people. Bit of buying and selling never hurt no one, did it?
What do you know of this palaver you were sent to deal with?
Well, that's all hush-hush, as you can imagine. Something odd came out of the government projects here, and anything that doesn't look right, well, Captain has us burn it to cinders. There's this stuff you see, and I should stop talking. Captain has had my eyes if he knew. You'd understand.
Please, tell me more.
You gotta be careful being so nosy around here. Look, I don't know much, but whatever the boffins are working on over at the atom plant, talk is it infected the soil. Strange growths sprout up now and again. That's when the special detachment gets its orders to go and torch the stuff. But you let us protocol not worry about that, eh? It's our job to protect this place after all, and the captain's proper serious about it.
Let's trade. What's he got? Firearms mastery skills. Yes, please. I do want that book. What can I trade in exchange? Oh, I've got that manual. So manual for manual? Says it's too heavily in my favor. How about piss off? I'm gonna have to give him. Give him the shotgun and all the ammo. I don't really need the shotgun. Give me that back. Ammunition for submachine guns. I've not even found a submachine gun yet. God damn it, that won't quite get me there.
All trades are final. Word to the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock. Come back and see anytime.
Reduces weapon recoil. What is this one? Harvest young spores from heavily infected sources. I still don't know what spores are used for. So I don't feel the need to spend money on that at the moment. Not money, skill points.
See you around, chum.
Special Protocol Garrison. I still haven't found an entry. To the interchange from here. Ah, somebody else got the Jimmy Carr reference too. The can of Coke. I thought it was funny. That was one of those weird situations where I actually do the reference because I watch a lot of Jimmy Carr. I follow his TikTok account. I do find him quite amusing. Yeah, good advice. I hear a robot off in the distance. There it is. Let's head towards that camp and see if we don't die in the process. I'm not quite in the right spot. Got a new lunchbox. Nail bomb recipe. Hold up, I gotta get rid of something from my map, from my inventory. Can I drop it? There we go. And then let's pick that back up. Are they gonna shoot me? I need to do another save.
This doesn't give a damn for us. When I get out of here, I'm going up to Whitehall to break a few noses.
I saw that. Come in. Someone kill the bastard.
Well, I didn't realize it would go so quickly to trespassing. There was an A and B in the phone? What do you mean, Joe? Like buttons to press or something? I didn't see any buttons to press. Or I could just be so engrossed in like listening to the telephones, just the person on the other line of the phone, that I haven't seen buttons to press. A, B. Yeah, I don't know what the A, B is for.
This is Operator, do you require my assistance? This place does not yield secrets easily. The truth lies hidden. You must locate all the interchange doors.
JK says old A and B buttons on phones. B button returns coins. Yeah, I can't interact with anything though. Like I can't interact with this stuff. No, you can't, because the A button jumps and the B button crouches, but I can't actually interact with any of these objects. Alright, I've got to try to find an entrance to the interchange from here. Stay away from that creepy monster. Nothing in here. What's up? Dame este control para no caer. Está en... Bueno, tú sabes. Ajá. Sorry guys, I'm paying attention to my wife and not the game. Apparently there was landmines there. I just realized that when I did this lunchbox a minute ago, the first time it had a landmine or a nail thing recipe in it, and then the second time it didn't, so it's random what's in these lunchboxes. Checa las dos baterías, la tarjeta de memoria, la cargador. It literally said minefield as I ran past it. No sé si la tarjeta de memoria está dentro. No sacas. Pero chécala si hay fotos y formatear la tarjeta. ¿Recuerdas cómo usarlo? So everything is like warning me, don't go this way. It is a metal detector, yes. That's how I dig up my lunch boxes.
Droppings earlier. so we haven't eaten them all. We should let them get their numbers back up. Wouldn't take long.
So they're making it very plain that there's no way in there other than maybe through the boxes. Let's see what the telephone has to say.
This is the operator. Do you require my assistance? This place.
You've already told me that. I have a feeling the only way I'm getting through here is if I kill some soldiers. ¿Qué necesitas? Hang on, guys. Chris needs to take the camera, so I gotta do some stuff for her really quick. Give me a second. Tienes que cargar la batería. Ya formatear la tarjeta, todo es listo. Estaba preguntando si quería cambiar la... No, la zona de tiempo.
Ah, sí.
Pero tienes que cargar la batería. ¿Cómo? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's one of the best parts about his comedy bits is when people come to his live shows and try to insult him or try to be hecklers in the crowd. He has got so many great. My favorite is the one about if you're looking for a witty comeback, or if you're looking for a comeback, you'll have to scrape it off your mom's teeth. It's like, he's got some good ones. One of the clip I watched a couple of nights ago, he actually threw some people out of his show because they were being drunk and disruptive, and they wouldn't stop talking up in the stands. And he asked them to be quiet. They didn't be quiet, so he got security to throw them out. And then some drunk lady stood up and was like, "We paid good money to be here," and he's like, essentially, shut up and sit down. Then, like, you're ruining it for the rest of the people, like. But I do love he has that shtick of throw your heckles at me and I'll come back with something, he does a good job with that. He's got some good counter heckles. And it's literally just like insulting people. I mean, there was one, I think it was the one I was watching last night. We were just talking to the drunk lady. He's like, the Australians have a great saying for people like you, and I think maybe it's a piece of advice you should take right now. Congratulations to the Australians for coming up with this great saying, but stick a dick in it. If you can't shut up, stick a dick in it. It's just like Jesus. Oh. And then he's like, as security's escorting her out, and he's like, it's probably not the first time she's heard that before. Yeah, I like Jimmy Carr. I like his stuff.
Drop it now. That's good.
Oh, these guys have got armor. Let me load. This is going to be tricky because they have armor and the arrows are not going to hurt them. I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee, everybody. I'll be right back. JK says it's a major save in case you can't go back to the village later. Yeah, if I go to a, that's why I was saying, I think we talked about this a few nights ago. One of the reasons I don't like going to the movie theaters anymore, like the general theater, is because the general theater, anybody can get in. And people are disrespectful assholes. Like, there are, like, you get kids and drunk people in theaters now, in the cinemas, who just ruin it for everybody because they won't shut up. They don't turn their phones off. They're on their phones in the middle of the like experience, and it's like I just paid X amount of dollars, so I haven't been to a and that was even a problem when I was going to the theater, the cinema, excuse me. Um, I think the last time Chris and I went to the movies, like general movie theater, the general cinema, it's got to be when we were living in Cancun, which has been Jesus, like probably 2016 or 15 or something. It's been 10 years, probably. One of the nice things about many cities around the world is they offer a VIP theater, which is where we started to go. And the reason I liked the VIP theaters is because you pay more money, but it's a small auditorium with about 30 to 50 seats. And it's like, at least in Cancun and in Mexico City, like Cineopolis has these VIP um, auditoriums. And you go in, it's like 30 to 50 seats. It's two seats usually to kind of in pairs, but you've got they're recliners. They're giant recliners that allow you to completely lay back. They've got um, cup holders. They've got tables on the sides. They've got like the airplane tables that come over your desk. They've got full menus. They've got waiters that service you. So not service you that way, but they bring your food to you. Tableside service. During the theater, you could drink alcohol if you want to, but like it's a full experience. And yeah, you're going to spend $20 for a movie ticket plus whatever food and drinks you order, but it's an intimate 30 to 50 person experience, and nobody who comes into that auditorium is there to be a dipshit. Like they're all there to experience the movie. It's a lot of couples, trying to impress each other. It's a way more intimate. So that's the only way I will experience movies in an auditorium theater setting anymore. I will not go to a general anyone can come in experience. I especially won't go if it's first come first serve on seating arrangements. Like if I can't pick my seat when I'm buying a ticket, I don't want to go to your cinema. I don't want to go to your cinema if it's general admission because drunk people and stupid kids on their phones, not even kids, just people, stupid people. That's what it comes down to. And these days with big screen TVs and smart, big screen smart TVs, I don't need to go anywhere.
I'm sure it came from over here. Gone. Must have spooked them.
I think there's one soldier left.
Is someone
Shit.
messing with me?
Put my coffee down. I may be in the clear. I'm gonna wait. Oh! My first automatic weapon. Hang on, what was that? Falkirk what now? Battle rifle. That may be better than the one I'm using. Semi-automatic sniper rifle. Bolt action sniper rifle. I think this may be replacing the one I've been using. I would hate to waste the ammo, so let's just see how it works first. Can I turn that machine off? Need a tool you don't have yet. Shit, somebody saw me. Fuck, the robot's gonna get me. Ah!
Sure, some buggers out there. They were here.
I'm so used to Assassin's Creed where I can like hit the button and eagle vision and see all the guys in red silhouettes. I'm like mashing the button realizing I'm not playing Assassin's Creed right now. At least headshots are effective. You can feel that sniper elite influence creeping in right there in those situations.
Was that? I gotta check it out. Have they buggered off? I see you! Watch the allies down! Where have you got to?
Eyes open. Something's out there.
Up.
Spotted you. You proper buggered you are.
Fuck.
What's it? Firing at me something out there. I'll die here.
I'm so screwed. I'm like almost out of ammo and there's like guys just crawling on top of me. I don't dare take the time to loot either because you can't pause the game.
Must be over this way. Here we go. Is someone messing with me? Out here, they've moved.
Oh, I can't believe that worked. Oh, shit.
Did you get to me?
Too bad you can't loot their body armor.
I knew it. Someone's here. There's a body. Shit, it's ours.
Yep. Damn, I need to be able to get out of here.
Check it out. There you
Oh, fuck me, robots. Am I on top of the base? No, the base is like over here, where that robot is. Fuck. My last hard save was before I got here, so if this turns out to be a bust, which it looks like it is, like, it says this is the base, but I'm not seeing anything over here. Like, what is here? Hang on, what's this? Oh, hello. Ah, that's what I was looking for, was this right here. Alright. This, I don't know if I can... I don't know if I'm able to take guys out with my bow and arrow, because they all have armor. Yeah, I don't want to save over to that, save over that file. Matter of fact, you just reminded me something. Let's do a completely brand new save file here. I used to, before video games, back when I was just reading books all the time, and before, you know, the internet was a big thing, movie theaters used to be my safe haven. Like, I used to go to the movie theaters all the time, cinema. And there was a dollar theater where I grew up in Springfield, Missouri, where you could go see a movie for $1. And the movies that would come to the dollar theater would come there like a month or two after general release in the main theaters. So if you know the movies you really wanted to go see, you would go watch at the general theater for, you know, $7 or whatever it was. But then they'd come to the dollar theater. So there were other movies where you're like, I don't want to spend $7 to see that, but I still want to watch it in the cinema. And you would wait for it to come to the dollar theater, and then you would go see it in the dollar theater. And then there were films that were like, I remember when like Braveheart, I remember seeing like 3 or 4 times in one day at the dollar theater, because it's like, this is such a cool movie. And then I think it was Fifth Element. I saw like 9 times in one day at the dollar. I just kept going, like every showing they had that day. Now, I used to live in Cancun, Mexico. Chris and I lived there for like 8 years. So if you get him with a headshot, you can still take him down with an arrow.
Well, there's nobody here now.
Shit, there's another guy.
Must be a imagining things.
For those of you who are asking about the game, there's a lot of chat going on. There's a sticky post at the top of the YouTube and Twitch chat, which has been pinned. JK just referenced it, by the way. But yeah, there's a pinned post, a pinned video at the top of both chats for YouTube and Twitch, which gives me my early review on the game, my early thoughts. Go watch it at your leisure. This is like the barracks. Arome, the dipshit troll in YouTube chat, just said, I ate my dog liver. And you know what I say to that, Arome? Welcome to the band hammer.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying, banhammer strikes. Tears like rain, justice served. Feel their pain.
Fuck off. Don't want you here. Oh, you know what we're supposed to do because we're playing Atomfall? Hang on. It's not about the strong hand. It's not just the strong hand, it's the cricket bat. We're beating the trolls off with the cricket bat this morning, everybody. So, bam, bam, bam. Stay down, bitch. I love my job. Mantis says, did they get to hear the music before you ban them? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's, what we do on YouTube is we just hide them from the channel. That way no one can see them. No one can see them or any of their comments. They can still tune in. And there's views and everything still contributes to me getting a paycheck. And on Twitch, I ban them. And they can still view the channel, though. I don't kick them from the channel. I just ban them so no one can hear them or see them. But I still want their views and their clicks and their comments. But the best part about that is, like, if they're trying to comment, they can't show it. Like, the comments don't show. On YouTube, it's great. When you hide a user from the channel, they can sit there typing, like rage typing into the chat, and they don't know that their comments are not actually showing up because they're hidden from everybody but themselves. It's a great feature on YouTube. Fuck around and find out. Ghost banning? Exactly. The only reason I have that cricket bat is shout out to the Rebellion team because they sent me that swag bag with a cricket bat in it. I thought it was appropriate. Pull that out and beat the trolls off with it. My strong hand has been equipped with a cricket bat for the sessions, for these sessions. Alright, so this guy's out there somewhere. Let's save the game in the protocol field station, please. Well, shout out to Bubbleonia. We haven't seen him in a few weeks. I think he's been busy, but he was the one who provided me with the clip that I've used to turn into our Banhammer song. Alright. I think that's where I came in, was down there. This is, I don't have whatever I need to interact with those things. It said some sort of a tool. Anyone remember who brought this crate in? I found it in the evidence locker. Rumors Boffins tried to sneak a shipment out they called Windfall right when things turned bad, but it never made it past the blockade. I can't find a way to open it. Must be a key somewhere. Oh. I gotta go find that Whistler. He's right around here somewhere. Oh, where is he? Oh, I missed!
What was that? Escapade. I'm taking a shot. Help me!
Shit, I didn't get him in the face.
Reloading. Right.
Ah! I'm toast. I gotta load. The bow is not the greatest thing when they're in close proximity. Alright. He's down here somewhere. There he is. Oh, that wasn't the only one. Alright, fuck it. This place is massive. I'm gonna have a... Oh, there was a guard down there at the end of that tunnel.
Oi! Somebody killed a bastard!
This guy in the doorway. God, his shot hurt though. My goodness. Jeez! No! Oh no, I've got the whole fucking camp here now.
It's not over yet, bastard!
Problem is the buggers with guns.
Come here. Oh.
Buddy here. Come out. I can't look. I go.
Yes, you can do headshots with a bow. But you have to have, the bow is slow and you have to have time. You can also do headshots with a pistol. But again, you need time. Man, I am running low on ammo in this place. And I'm burning up all my arrows too. And you can't craft ammo in this game, so ammo is really sparse. And I'm starting to run low on everything, so I'm gonna have to probably start relying upon melee again and just find places to hide in between. Okay, is there some cake? I will eat my cake. I'll have my cake and eat it too. Barred from the other side. Find my way through this chaotic place. I should do another save. You can also do takedowns if you can get close enough to the guys and not get seen. Like so. He didn't hear any of the gunfire that was just happening. He was like, nope, nope, I'm oblivious, man. I'm just here. I'm just supposed to stay at my post. Any new growth of unidentified substance should be sterilized immediately. That's interesting. Yeah, guys, I just did the stealth takedown. It's an Assassin's Creed clone. This game is just like Assassin's Creed, guys. Because I can do assassinations. I can do stealth takedowns. It's just like Assassin's Creed. How am I getting through there? There's a door. That's going to be a timing thing, probably to get through there. Let's do a save. Oh, I get trolls all the time, Kristen. At a certain point, as you get bigger as a content creator and streamer, you just get trolls. Like, it's just dipshits being dipshits. Like, I've got there's like about a hand, there's like six of them in particular right now who will cycle through the games that I play. And we got one guy who will go hard and heavy sometimes, where he'll come in and he'll create like 3, 4, or 5 accounts in a row over like a 2-hour, 3-hour stream. Because you got to follow the channel for 10 minutes before you're allowed to make a comment, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. And I've had one guy who will go back and forth. He'll make an account on Twitch, then he'll go do one on YouTube, then he'll do one on Twitch, then he'll do one on YouTube. But I've had guys who are like, there's one guy who's fascinated with insulting my wife. There's another guy who's fascinated by insulting my homestead. There's another guy who's fascinated and he gets pissed off because I scum save and scum load my games. There's another guy who's infuriated by the fact that I play easy mode or story mode in the games that I play, and I'm insulting gamers. And then you get the people who are just pissed off because I said things like, Dragon Age Veilguard's a good game. Assassin's Creed Shadows a good game. Star Wars Outlaws is a good game. Like, people who just get pissed off because you have a different opinion than them. It's babies. Oh, I don't have a signal redirector. Well, hashtag worth it. So apparently a signal director is something that I need to get my hands on. It's like a disease. You're not wrong, Burlak. Right, PC? Like, real world things should be the only things that piss you off. Like, you should be pissed. Oh. JM3 bull-up rifle. What is that? Is this a sniper rifle? Semi-automatic assault rifle. Oh, it's got a scope. I only have 10 rounds for it, though. Ha 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 ha. But it has a scope. I'm going to hold on to that. Like, people should be pissed off about the war in Ukraine, or pissed off about the war, what's going on in the Gaza Strip. They should not be pissed off that someone's playing a video game and having fun. Like, people have twisted fucking priorities these days. Alright, there's a bunch of cells in here. Mothballed site, protocol prison. Something odd happened in the wood. Night shift, possibly unenthusiastic. Need to search woods. Dude, I still have yet to find an entrance to the interchange from this zone. Well, I took down the whole frickin' brigade in here, though. I'll tell you that much. Like, I don't think there's any soldier left alive in here. No power. Let me follow that. There's like a window over there. See, this is that power switch thing, though. I can't do anything if I don't have the power switch. The switch modulator thingy. I don't even know what that is or how to find it. Well. I gotta remember how to get out of here. I think it was right through here somewhere. There was like a ladder or something I came down. Exit, here it is. I didn't actually find anything down here other than a gun. Alright, let's... Hang on, guys. I've got a cat meowing nonstop, and I don't know if Chris... Hang on, just give me a second. It's just our outside cat is pissed off because Chris put her inside so that she could go outside and do her chores and not have her run off into the woods. She's very upset. We've been keeping her on lockdown ever since she got the hernia, so she's pissed off that she can't go climb trees. She can go out in the backyard with supervision, but if you leave her unsupervised, she disappears into the woods quickly. Australian military love the bullpup, says Mr. Radio Dude. Digital says some people just refuse to be happy about anything. That's, yeah, some people, we've talked about this before. What it really comes down to is there are some people, they're so miserable in their real lives because they have no loved ones, they don't have a relationship, they don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a spouse, they don't have a significant other giving them love and attention. They don't have good parents, any of that stuff. As a result, they're very miserable in their lives, and they want everyone else to be miserable around them because they want everyone to feel worse than they do. So the only way that they can feel better about themselves is to make everyone, they pull everybody down. It's the rats at the bottom of the barrel. Once if a rat tries to climb out, all the other rats grab that rat and they pull him back down to the bottom, right? I've heard monkeys in a barrel, crabs in a barrel, rats in a barrel. That's the concept. The crab mentality, exactly, Mantis. It's like they just, no, you're not allowed to be happy. I'm not happy. Fuck you. Rah, let me pull you back down to where I am. That's what it comes down to. So, I actually love those people because they are my #1 fans. Because every single click, every single comment, every single rage post that they do gives me views and gives me money. I win regardless if it's a happy person watching my streams or a mad person. I win more when it's an angry person watching my streams because they'll get so pissed off that they'll start like spamming, you're wrong, I hate you, fuck you, and they'll start attacking the channel and they'll drop like 4, 5, 6, 7 comments in a row, and I'm just like, cha-ching, 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 every single time. It's like, yeah. And I love it when they come back with the whole, you're only making a half of a penny or a quarter of a penny with my comments. You're not actually making money. And it's like, penny saved is a penny earned. And when I have thousands of comments and thousands of videos, that's a lot of pennies. So yes, you're contributing to my success. It's great. Kristen says, I wonder why some people have just created hate channels with hate in the name of the stream. That would be a good thing. I think somebody should be like, we hate this game, let's rage play it. Let's create a rage play channel. It's all about rage playing games. Or we hate Bethesda. Here's the channel that's all about how much we hate Bethesda. And we're going to go rage play Starfield. That would be awesome. I don't know where I'm supposed to go to get to the interchange in this zone. Run. I'm gonna go up here and see if this is the interchange. Shit, that's a long way down. I can't speak for you, naughty boys, because I don't know what your budget's like. Don't know. My early thoughts video is up at the top of the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. So you're watching on Twitch right now, you can go watch my early thoughts video and make a decision for yourself. But I don't know your budget, so... If it looks fun to you, and you've got the time, and you got the budget, go and play it. If you don't have the budget, don't play it. It's kind of that simple. Oh, I bet that's it over there. I bet that's the entry over there. I'm gonna save here and make a run for it.
This is a defense announcement. A good soldier conserves his ammunition. A wild shot is a wasted round. Remember, every bullet counts.
I like the one yesterday. They said a warning shot is a wasted shot. I got a chuckle out of that one. A warning shot is a wasted shot. So they're not gonna waste shots with me. They're gonna shoot to kill. So I've saved the game back here. I'm gonna assume that that's the entry to the interchange. And I'm gonna make a beeline for it here in a second. I'm gonna wait till I get seen before I start wasting stamina. Is that a urinal?
This is a defense announcement. Remember, gossip is the bedfellow of poor discipline.
Fuck it, I've been seen. Jesus, those shots hurt. Woo! Bob and weave! Bob and weave! My heart rate is up. Oh no! Oh, there's a turret! You gotta be shitting me. No! There's no way I'm surviving that turret. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, come on. Shut the door. Oh, this did not lead to a bunker, kids. And I don't have the signal redirector. Ah.
Keep it tight, squad.
I'm so fucked. Well, I saved it. This is not a oh, I'm toast.
Take it out, boys.
Yeah, I'm toast. That is not the interchange. I still don't know where the interchange is. Yeah. Also, the other thing too, someone was saying in chat a second ago. I missed it where it went. This is also on Game Pass. So yeah, it comes out on Thursday. So if your budget's an issue, just wait for it to come on Game Pass.
Be aware that there have been thefts from the food store. This constitutes looting and is punishable by death. If you see food theft in progress,
There's something up at the top of this hill. Problem is there's robots that want to eat me everywhere I go. Oh no, I'm gonna slide down. I don't know a way to get up here. The moment that robot sees me, he's gonna try to fry me. I don't think the robots can move very fast, so... Bauga! Bauga! There may not be anything up here. I certainly don't see anything up here other than this cairn of stones. What's up, Chris Black? Double dip it into the YouTube now. What's this? Really? These are the mines? Oh, this is where I came. Okay, so this is... That's where I first came in. Okay. Oh, I do lots of accents. PC24 says, I want to get into an MMO, but I have a hard time figuring out which ones are worth the time these days. I can give you two good examples. If you want a really fun, sort of modern, more modern experience, I would highly recommend Star Wars: Old Republic and Lord of the Rings Online. Both have 10, 15 years of content and free to play, so they don't cost any time. They don't cost anything but time to invest if you've not played those games. Neither of them have controller support, is the only downside.
This is a defense announcement.
Take him out, boys.
I'm gonna cut you to pieces.
Oh, you got me with a headshot. Okay, I have yet to find the stinking interchange in here. And I feel like I'm spending a lot of time just running from soldiers trying to find where the damn entrance is in here, and I haven't found it yet. I may just have to run around the perimeter until I find an entrance. Because it's certainly not in one of the soldier sites that I've seen so far. How can you pause when you're in the inventory or using the map NB? Because that's not a default option. Is that something you have to turn on? Holy shit. I did not know that was an option. Fuck me. Yes, please. Pause game in menus. Yes. Also, pause game for tutorials. Yes. Those should be on by default. I'm gonna call that out in my review. Um, Having a great time in this game, but that's something that needs to be on by default. For sure. Pausing the game when you go into your inventory or stuff should be on by default. Wow. Thanks for that, Envy. Yeah, because that's been driving me nuts. Like, I want to go in my inventory and, like, grab a bandage. And meanwhile, I'm getting, like, destroyed. Because you can't hotkey the bandages, right? Fuck. That probably just leads back to town. I wonder if I can talk to these guys.
Keep it civilized.
Yeah, that goes back to the village. That's gonna explode. Stay away from exploding sheep, kids. Oh, I got another bunker. Secret tunnel. It's so that's not a rumor, Digital. That's not a rumor. Like, and it's not that Steam is coming to Xbox, it's that Xbox is embracing, they want games to be played everywhere. Xbox won. There is no console war. Xbox moved beyond the console war. Xbox says we want our ecosystem everywhere. So now what they're going to be doing is they're going to be making, so right now if I go in, I'm on my Xbox right now, right? I can go into my games and apps and I can add all of these apps, right? I can go in and add like if I go to my homepage, like I can add apps here. So I can add an app for like Netflix, I can add an app for Disney Plus, I can add an app for whatever. I can go browse the internet from my Xbox. So all they're going to be doing is adding a Steam app to the Xbox interface so that you can access your Steam games from the Xbox platform. That's fucking brilliant. But in reverse, they're also going to be making Game Pass games available so that you can play your Game Pass games on Steam or on a Steam Deck. It's not about the device, it's about the ecosystem. The more people have access to games, everyone wins. This ecosystem bullshit is stupid. Console wars, stupid. PC versus console, stupid. Microsoft knows this. Microsoft has moved beyond it and said, guess what? You want to play our games? Play them where you want. You want to play them on your game, on your PC? Play them on your PC. Play them on your mobile phone? Play them on your mobile phone. Play them on your tablet? Play them on your tablet. Play them on your handheld? Play them on your handheld. Play them with an Xbox? Great. We have two different options: budget option, pricey option. You don't even want to buy an Xbox? Okay, you can use Fire Stick through Amazon. Oh, you have a potato of a machine and you want to play through the cloud? Play it through the cloud. That's the beauty of what Xbox has done. So I'm all for it. It's great. I'm gonna come back to you. So Naughty, you keep sort of repeating the same questions about multiple things. So maybe you missed it the first time I said that. You and you alone dictate your budget. So asking me if a game is worth full price or waiting for a sale, I'm not you. I don't have your budget. Can you afford the game? Buy it. Are you going to have fun playing? Buy it. Can you afford it? Buy it. Do you need groceries this week and you can't afford the game? Don't fucking buy it. You and you alone are in control of your finances. I can't dictate that for you. So, you're full of shit, Alba Braveheart. Microsoft wants to control me and what I play and see. No thanks. My choice, my free world. That's such you're full of shit. Microsoft produces games. Xbox produces games. PlayStation produces games. Steam produces games. GOG, you have games. The more games we have, the better off we are. People who have, that's, get out of here with that conspiracy theory bullshit. Microsoft, I don't like Microsoft. We don't play that game here. We celebrate games everywhere. Don't care if I have a PlayStation, I have an Xbox, I have a PC, I have a mobile. I play games everywhere. We celebrate games on this channel. I'm going to add into Steam 2 this summer. We'll start playing on the Nintendo ecosystem. Yeah, that's the biggest bullshit comment we've seen this morning, I think, so far as Alba Braveheart. Microsoft wants to control you. Okay. Yeah, alright. You do you, man. That's funny. What's up, Deeks? Man, I do not want to know where these caves go. If there's facehuggers down here, I'm going to be really, really pissed. That looks like a facehugger to me. That's a facehugger. Look at that thing. It opened up when I came in. That's an easy question. Naughty says it's not a question of money. It's more like glitches and bugs. So here's the easiest question I can always give to that answer. If you don't want to play with bugs, then don't play games at launch. It's that simple. No, he didn't toss out a thought, Darth Kaplan. That was not a thought. That was a stupid troll comment. That was not a thought. That was not a thought. Microsoft wants to control you. That's not a thought. That's a troll comment. That's a grifter bot comment in our chat. And we ban grifter bots. So, no, that's not a thought. That's not a thought. That's a grifter bot. Microsoft wants to control you. Facebook wants to control you. No, governments want to control you. Game companies don't give a shit. Game companies are just producing games for you to play. Play the games, don't play the games. As far as bugs go, if you don't like playing with bugs, don't play games on day one. Wait for the patch. It's that simple. Every company that releases games, every company has bugs when the games come out. Every single company. Stalker 2, bugs at launch. Space Marine 2, bugs at launch. Dragon Age Veilguard, bugs at launch. Avowed, bugs at launch. Black Myth Wukong, bugs at launch. Elden Ring, bugs at launch. Baldur's Gate 3, bugs at launch. This game has, we've had audio bugs. I've had to restart the game. We lose audio. You know, we haven't lost audio in a little bit, but I had to restart the game like 7 times during yesterday's stream, and I think we've done it 3 or 4 times today. Like, games have bugs at launch. If you don't like games having bugs at launch, don't play games at launch. Play games a month after they've launched, 2 months after they've launched, 3 months after they've launched. Yeah, Skyrim had like the buggiest launch ever. So it's that simple. So it's, you know, it's not rocket science. What's up, Transcend? Long time no see. Oh, we're getting all sorts of trolls in chat, guys. I think we're gonna have to bring out the the ban bat, the cricket bat that Atomfall provided me with. Gonna have to bring out that strong hand. Yeah, Witcher 3 was a hot mess as well when it launched. Yes, all opinions are welcome here as long as they are valid opinions. Stupid trolley comments and the grifter bots, we ban those. We don't want them here. Oh, Charles STD over on Twitch called me ignorant. So you know what we're going to do right now? You know what we're going to do, guys? Hang on. Hey, Charles STD. Bye.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying, banhammer strikes. Tears like rain, justice served. Feel their pain.
Set up with the strong hand. You want to come to my stream and call me ignorant in my space. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Bye. See ya. Yeah, you got back at the right time, Transcend. Strong hand. And don't forget the cricket bat. What's up? Huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a few things on the channel. We don't do rumors. We don't do hate. We don't hate on game companies for producing games. Anybody who comes in and says things like, I hate EA, I hate Ubisoft, I hate insert company here, then go away. Go to Reddit. We don't want you here. If you try to spread that kind of shit in my chat, I do ban those people. It's just that simple. We're here to celebrate games and have fun playing games. We don't do console wars. We don't do politics. We don't do religion. Oh, he might pay me money to hit him with the bat. He might be into that, yeah. Those things right there want to blow up on me. Those are definitely facehugger type things. Maybe if I stay away from them, we'll be okay. Oh, it turned purple now. Comments get the replies they deserve, Darth Kaplan. Honestly, if you come here and act like an idiot, you're going to get an idiot response. That's literally what it comes down to. If you come here and you want to be intelligent and be a thoughtful commentator, a thoughtful part of the community, I welcome, and anybody here who's a channel member or a member over on Twitch can attest to the fact that we welcome people of opinion, of different opinions, all the time. We love to have banter back and forth. We love to have discussions. Oftentimes I will pause the stream for 45 minutes so that we can have a healthy debate or discussion about things. But when you come here spreading conspiracy theories and bullshit and lies and rumors and myths or hate and misogyny or racism, all of those things will get you banned immediately. Saying something in chat like, Microsoft just wants to control you. That's a stupid trolley comment. It is. Literally. And anybody with an IQ of over 2 recognizes that is a stupid trolley comment. Like, every company on the planet wants your business. Every company out there wants to manipulate you and get your stuff and get your money and buy their products. That's just life. But Microsoft produces amazing video games. Ubisoft produces amazing video games. EA produces amazing video games. We're here to celebrate games, not participate in the bashing of companies, etc. Naughty boys, you do you, man. Like, that's funny. Why don't you answer my reply? I told you what my name means. Just, come on, guys. Celebrate the video games. That thing's gonna blow up. Yeah, I saw that coming. Alright. Gunpowder and a corpse. Oh, I didn't catch the chat, Profound, but I know he wasn't having fun. I know that. I'm sure the trolls were gnarly. He's got so many more people than I do. Yeah, that's a nightmare, and that's why those guys have mods to deal with this shit. I don't have mods, so I still have to manually take care of the dipshits. And yes, I absolutely mock idiots in my chat. We've been doing that for years. I'm kind of known for that. I'm known for not accepting trolly comments. Like, the fact that someone just got upset about it makes me chuckle. Sorry, no. Opinions, not all opinions are valid. It's not how it works. Oh, reverse rage bait and mocking the grifter bots is how I've made a name for myself. Somebody pointed it out to me the other day. I didn't even know this. And someone pointed out, apparently there's a Reddit, somebody started a Reddit thread about me, like back around Christmas time. I didn't even know about it. And apparently the commentary in the Reddit thread was that Renfail is well known for not tolerating trolls in his chat and claps back against them on a regular basis. And I was like, that is something cool to be known for. Like, I was so fighting Cowboy making the rounds in the press right now for the last like few days. PC Gamer did an article about him. Games Informer did an article about him. Like, he's making the rounds right now because he literally got in chat and told the grifter bots to get fucked. He told the racist little shits, get the fuck out of my chat. I don't care if you don't like Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't care if you don't like the game. I don't care that you're pissed off about black people in a video game. I don't care that you don't like women in video games. Get that shit out of my chat. He's making the rounds in the press right now because he stood up to the trolls and the idiots. I'm so happy to see that. It is fine. It is about time that we got people pushing back against that shit. Because no, exactly. Somebody said a minute ago, not all opinions are opinions. Correct. Some people think that just because they draw breath, that their words have meaning. No. No. No, that's not how it works. Strong hands unite. Preparing the package for collection. Use it wisely. Stay safe. Say something stupid. Act stupid. Suffer the consequences. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Pretty much. Mithral says my favorite is a few monks short of a monastery. I know, Burlak. I didn't expect the Atomfall stream to draw in haters as well, but I tell you what it is. It's because yesterday afternoon, I published that is Assassin's Creed Good video, and that video, holy shit, has some really pissed off people, and so they're flooding everything they can right now with their grifterbot hate. Like, oh, Renfail's live. Let's go. Don't worry, we're going to be switching over to Assassin's Creed Shadows here in a few minutes. And we'll get even more trolls. Never fear. JK said, I decided to actually pay for a membership on YouTube specifically because you don't put up with the haters. Thank you very much for that. Reverend got his hand on one of them atom batteries somehow. Burlak, so we talked about this back during Dragon Age Veilguard. How brilliant is it that my schedule dictates their lives? Oh yeah. I live rent-free in their head. So we had a song we were singing during the Dragon Age Veilguard streams. Living rent-free, living rent-free, living rent-free in the Drifterbots' heads. Like, it's great. Like, the fact that my schedule dictates their schedule. Their need to comment and contribute to my algorithm and my success. They can't stay away. They can't help themselves.
Bloody hell. You get me a flight.
Oh, I'm back in town.
What are you doing down there?
No, I'm not. How is he here? I'm in the pub. Yeah, I'm back in town all of a sudden. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back.
That's great.
See you around.
So that's a quick and easy way to get back into the zone. Casterfell is what it was called. So that goes into the village. Well, that's brilliant. Okay. Secret tunnel. That comment that was up here earlier, though, we were talking about this, I think when Thaindar got here first thing in the morning at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about there's a bunch of pissed off people right now because Bethesda made their announcement yesterday that Indiana Jones: The Great Circle is coming to the PlayStation, right? And that was announced months ago that it was going to be coming to the PlayStation later in 2025 after it had its moment of exclusivity on the Xbox. And there are a bunch of pissed off people like, no, this game should never come to the PlayStation. How dare they do that? They've betrayed the Xbox ecosystem. And it's like, they're literally operating so far beyond the grifter bots at this point. Like, it's good for gaming. The more people play games, the better it is. Like, and the more places games are available, the better it is. But there are honestly a bunch of people who are pissed off right now. Because, oh no, you're betraying the ecosystem. It's like, get out of here with that nonsense. My God. But that whole aggravation and anger is the same type of stuff we saw in chat a minute ago where we have people who hate Microsoft. It's like, that's not, no, sorry. You want to hate something? Do you want to hate something? We talked about this earlier in the stream. If you want to be angry about something, be angry about the Gaza Strip. Be angry about the war in Ukraine. Be angry about the governments of the world manipulating you, the populace, fucking up inflation, fucking up people's lives. Be angry about the breach that happened yesterday where the Secretary of Defense and the Vice President and everybody invited a journalist into a fucking Signal group chat and were celebrating the bombing of innocents in Yemen. Like, be upset and be angry about real world shit. Do not be angry. Yeah, be angry at poverty, like Transcend says. Be angry about women not having equal rights around the world. Be angry about trans people and gay people not having rights around the world. Do not be angry about a video game or a video game company. If you are angry about a video game or a video game company, you are a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. You're mad at the wrong things. Get out of your basement. Be pissed about the things that matter in the world. This is a video game. Video games are a luxury. There are people that don't have drinking water, right? Or air conditioning. There are people who don't even have internet connections in 2025. You should be upset about that. You should be upset about people not having universal health care and access to the things that keep us healthy and wealthy and wise and better as a society. Those are the things that you should be upset about. I don't like Microsoft! No, I'm sorry. That is a loser take. That is a loser take. And no, I'm not going to, we're not going to celebrate those sorts of mentalities here on the channel. Like, that shit is just, no, get out of here with that nonsense. Man, I still not found this location. Let's go up around the edge of the zone, see if I can't find something over here. There's a crashed copter over there. Unexplored bunker. I'm not really interested in unexplored bunkers now. I am going to go in just so I get the picture display. Yeah, Fighting Cowboy's rant was fucking brilliant. It's everything that, he has a much bigger platform. So, I've been making those types of discussions and rants for 6 months now. But I'm really happy to see anyone. I don't care who it is. Fighting Cowboy. Yes. He then came back and did a further explanation because he's in the press right now. Like, all the gaming outlets have been picking up on the article over the past few days. It is a brilliant rant that you should listen to, and I'm so happy that someone stood up and said "fuck you" to the trolls and the grifter bots. Every morning I wake up and I have to deal with 30, 40, 50 comments sometimes from idiot people. And thankfully, YouTube does a great job of auto-moderating those people and catching those comments. But I'll wake up and it'll be like, stupid Ubisoft with their black DEI gay character. Rah! And it'll be like 30 or 40 variations of that, being pissed off because, they're forcing me to be gay. They're forcing lesbianism. Gay people, black people, women in video games. Like, every morning I have those comments and, I just clear them out, hide those people from the channel. And then every time we do a live stream, I feel like over the last 6 months as I've gotten bigger with the channel, I think ever since Starfield, honestly, which was the first, when Starfield first came out was when I started getting big enough. Because I think we were up around 20,000 followers right around that time. 25,000 followers maybe. Actually, no, when Starfield first came out, I think we were still around 9,000, 10,000 followers. But that was when I first started noticing it. And it has gotten progressively worse the bigger I've gotten as a channel. Because the bigger you are, the bigger target you have on your back. And I guess it's part of the job. It's part of the job that you just have to deal with bigots and racists and misogynists and dipshits. Like, it's just, I guess, part of the job. I guess it's like if you're a celebrity, you have to deal with the paparazzi. Like, it's just part of the job. Yeah, of course, Asmongold. did what he did. Like, his reactions are always going to be like that because he needs that for his community. Yes, exactly. I said that earlier, Kristen. It's going to be reciprocal with Xbox. They're going to be putting their Xbox is putting their games everywhere. It's a brilliant move. They have literally said, we're not going to participate in your console war bullshit. We're just going to put our games everywhere. Unexplored cave. Secluded cave. That's not either, man. Where is the interchange entrance in this zone? I haven't had anybody give me any tips to find it either. Oh, I can't wait to see PlayStation games showing up on Steam. I can't wait to see Xbox games showing up on Steam. I can't wait to see all games everywhere. I can't wait to see that. I want more games in more places because I want to play more games. Oh, of course, more reach, more profit. That's just part of doing business. Capitalism 101. And I really don't care as long as I get to have access to that delicious apple pie. There's something up here. Well, nobody has been willing to give me tips as to where... Oh, whoa. That almost went south. This place is booby-trapped. Nobody has given me any tips as to where I can find the interchange here in this zone. So... Yeah, it's called Ghosts of Yotai, I think is what it's called. Yeah, that was announced last year at Sony's, I forget the name of the event that Sony did, but it was announced last year, the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. And people are already losing their fucking minds because it's a female protagonist. And the same grifter bots we were talking about earlier are pissed off because, oh my god, it's got a female character. The developer went woke because it's got a female character. Yeah, the state of play. That's what the event was called. Thank you for that. Norris Barn.
Hello.
That's how you picture Grums talking?
Someone
You're probably
there?
not wrong. Maybe she can give me a tip.
Who the hell are you? No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead. Who told you I was here? Who sent you?
I mean you no harm.
Oh, that's nice. But it doesn't answer my question. Who do you stand with? The village or the protocol lot?
Which answer won't get me killed? I'm on no one's side but my own.
Then you're neither fish nor fowl. So what are you? You're not from round here at all, are you? This must be very strange to you. I won't ask where you came from, but I do want to know what you'd intend.
I'm trying to escape and get out of the zone.
Aye, well, good luck with that. Word to the wise, though. Some of the villagers tried that back at the start of the quarantine. They're all dead now, mind you. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Half the strangers out there would kill you for your shoes as soon as look as you. So I have to be careful. My name's Nora. Used to live in the village. But put that army captain's nose out of joint by answering back. Now I try to help the villagers out from here. I can trade if you have out worth selling.
Do you know anything about a secret research site the government built here?
Aye. I know something about that. Been poking round here long enough, haven't I? There's a big old bunker called the Interchange.
Tell me where it's at.
That those boffins built. The soldiers get proper excited about that one.
Where'd
I
I
know
find
there's a door in the army camp to the south of here.
That's what I was looking for.
I also know they'll kill you before you get within spitting distance of it. Any
In
road.
the army
I
camp.
heard it's
Oh, I
locked up
found
tight
a
as
lead,
bank vault.
finally.
You'll never get in. Believe you me, I'd give me eye teeth to know what was going on in there, but it might as well be on moon.
I can get in. In fact, I've already been inside.
What? Seriously? Bloody hell. How'd you manage? You know. Oh, don't matter. You find out useful or interesting. You remember me and Wyndham, all right? Folk around here have it bloody hard. And if it's anything good to come out of that place, you think of them.
I'd like to trade. Oh, she's got another battery. I definitely want the battery. Oh, anything is worth that battery. I think. Maybe. I don't know, though, but I have two. I don't know if I'm going to need another one. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't care about that weapon.
Early done. Look. Things wash around the zone and sometimes fetch up here. Might well be something you want. So drop in any time you're near. All right. Listen, as someone who's happy to do a bit of business, mayhap you'll help me out with another kind. If you're going in the direction of Wyndham, I have a message that needs delivering. It's for Alf. In the pub. For his eyes only. You hear?
All right.
Right. Here's the message. Get that to him as soon as you can. Bit of advice for you. While you're here, Skethermore isn't what you'd call friendly. Down in Wyndham, the soldiers will leave you be, seeing as how you're a stranger. But out here, it's dog eat dog. There's folk round here that'll kill you for the sweat on your brow, so watch yourself.
Okay.
Watch your back out there.
2 seconds. All right, let's see here. Let's do a save. So she should have given me a lead to find the Interchange, which was the frickin' entrance that I was looking for the whole time. Secluded cave. The Interchange. So it was down there the whole time. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. I mean, my early thoughts video is at the top of the chat. Christian James. Sticking at the top of the YouTube chat and also the Twitch chat. That's the only answer I can give. Because I can't, I don't do the whole thing of should you play the game. What I do is I produce a series of reviews. I do an early thoughts at the beginning, I do an initial review midway through, and then I do a final review when I'm done. So when I do those reviews, it's all about just providing information to people. But I'm not an influencer in that sense. I'm not going to go tell you to spend money on something that you might not have fun with. I can present the facts, and if you think that you might enjoy it and you have the budget to do it, then go for it and have fun. If you don't have the money, don't do it. If you don't like bugs on day one, don't do it. I'm very open about that with people. Like the only people who should be playing games on day one are people who have disposable income or people like myself who do this for a living. No one else should be buying games on day one because FOMO should not dictate your life. Like, there are so many other things you can do with your life other than playing video games. Like, go take a trip to Rome. Go on a skiing trip with your kids. I don't know, take your significant other to a adults only nudist colony. I don't know. There are many things you could do with your money in your life. En un momento. Gracias. My early thoughts video is at the top of the chat though, so you can go watch that. I'm having fun with the game. It's different. There are bugs, audio issues that have crashed the game. Today we think we had 3 or 4 in the early sessions. We haven't had any lately. Yesterday like 7 times during the stream. That can be a thing that turns people off. And I don't want to play this game. It's a buggy hot mess. The game doesn't have fast enough combat. It's boring. I don't like to do investigations. I want to be able to have unlimited ammo. Like, I don't know. Like, my early thoughts video is out there. People can watch it, make up their own minds. You know. It really comes down to, you know, you and your disposable income. There's another trap, man. There are traps all over the place. This lady is no joke. Ah! Did I not disarm that? Oh, I came out through the other door and there was a different trap through that door too. Thankfully you do get the audio cue when you tripped a trap. It's like, just run, run. Maybe you'll get away. Alright guys, I'm going to go get my breakfast, and then we're going to come back with Assassin's Creed Shadows. So give me about 15 minutes. If you're watching on Twitch, the stream will automatically kick back on when I'm live again. So just stay on the Twitch channel, go take a break. I'll be live again in about 15 minutes. If you're on YouTube, it'll be a different link, so you can just refresh the page, or you can stay tuned to the social media channels and the Discord, where I'm going to spam everybody as soon as I'm live again. But I am going to get a bite to eat because breakfast is on the table. We're about 3.5 hours in to morning. We've done 3.5 hours of Atomfall. We're going to go do some Assassin's Creed Shadows for the rest of our morning stream today. So catch you guys in a bit. Till then, stay safe.